Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, here are all 40 Abyss puzzles in Crimson Desert. This is in the exact order I did them. I won't include the spires, which are some of the other puzzles on the ground, which allow you to get to the Abyss. But for the most other part, you should have no issue jumping around on the timestamps and finding out how to do each puzzle. This is obviously the first puzzle, the Axiom Archive, the Ethereal Pathway, the first couple, which are very easy, very self-explanatory. Look, people get stuck on these because just the controls are a bit wonky, you know, so I'll show every single one. Again, there's timestamps in the description if you want to jump around. I've also included the pathways to a lot of them, so if you don't know how to get to some of them, I explain that as well. So you shouldn't have any trouble at all. And look, we did all 40 in the end. We got the achievement. We did it. By the way, this is the first one. For anyone new here, we're Axiom forcing this, L3, and we're connecting the blue lines to the power, if that makes any sense, guys. You can kind of see that. L3 and kind of pushing. That's this first part of the puzzle. And this is, of course, part of the main quest. And some of these are part of the quests. So you will have to do all 40, you will have to beat the game. That's mandatory to get all 40. You must beat the game because the final puzzle is in the same room that the final boss, the final like 40 out of 40 is in the final boss area. So that's that. Let me take you through this puzzle right now, and then my old self who did the other 38 videos will take you through those. All right, it's a bit trippy. This is me now, and then all my other videos are going to be paired all in a row for anyone that wants it in one video. Am I making any sense? It's 4 a.m. in Australia. You got to bear with me, guys. I don't know what I was doing in this gameplay either. Let's just say things get a lot better, and there's some tricks of the trade I start to use to really help you guys out here. But overall, out of the 40 puzzles, I'd say 10 were real pain, 10 were real easy with a few cheeses, and then there's the 20 in the middle that are just kind of, you know, the normal ones. So it sounds about right. Here I'm forwarding this part because this is just kind of the jumping part, platforming part to get to the puzzle. This is when I didn't have all my abilities, and you'll see as we play along here and do the puzzles, you just get more and more abilities and things become a lot easier. And some of these puzzles I didn't optimize looking back when I first did them because I just didn't have the knowledge. So if I was to do them all again, I think things would be a little different. But then again, it depends on where you guys are in the story. So here's the Ethereal Pathway. Jump along here. I forgot how much platforming there was in this part. All right, come down here and grab that floating cube there with L3 Axiom Force. Grab that bastard. And we're going to move it to that little block on the left there. That activates a bit of power for us. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to learn a new ability. And it's a bit finicky, this. At the time it was. They've probably fixed it now because they've been patching the shit out of this game. You got to give them credit for that. This video might be flagged because it's 2 hours long. I go on tangents and swear and shit. We might get demonetized. So yeah, what I'm doing here is trying to learn this ability here. You got to press L1 to observe, and you learn the force palm. If you don't learn it, you can't continue on with the puzzle. Bizarrely. So force palm, press R3, whatever binding it is for you. We're going to grab this and force palm it in, and you're going to be doing this a lot in this video. Puzzles. So force palm that in, and then you're done. You can force palm the big boy button up here, jump up there, force palm that button, and we're going to head into all the other videos, guys, where I go crazy by the end. You'll see my evolution of craziness. Enjoy it, guys. Have fun, and thanks for watching. Okay, guys, how to activate the Spire of the Soaring and do the Toward the Nest quest. This is where you're going to take on this scarecrow guy, who's a pretty cool character, really cool fight. We've already versed him once. This is the second time, so this is, of course, part of the main quest, guys. We're going to head down here to this cave. You can climb up the tower, but this is the easier way, I think, just to kind of go underground and then just jump here and kind of fly, and you use this to float all the way up. This is probably one of the cooler missions I've played so far in the game, by the way. And there's a really spectacular moment coming up in a second once we do a couple of puzzles. And you're probably thinking, what the hell's going on here? Well, if you do this, L1, R1, and you can kind of see the puzzle on the wall there, you actually have to L3, grab on, and move these, basically connecting the power from one side to the next. L1, R1 on PlayStation or whatever bindings you have. See here? Just got to connect this. I'm going to speed this up and cut the video just to save a bit of time here. You guys know what's going on. Basically, we're just lining these up. You can follow me along here. Now we've got to move this one so it's going down. And so here is the final first puzzle complete. You can follow me here. Now just jump down and fly up to the next section, where we're going to do another sort of power one. We're going to get on this platform here. A bit finicky with the camera angle on that, so just be patient. Again, we're going to grab onto this circular thing here. See how there's 3 lines? You want those 3 going down, basically. You want to move it all the way down. So I'll cut just to save a bit of time here. And bang. And now we're heading up the elevator. So you're going to take this elevator a long, long way up. This is the spectacular moment I was talking about, where you're looking at the world beneath you and just how this box kind of opens up. And you got this spectacular view, beautiful looking game on PC. I don't know how the game plays on PlayStation or Xbox. Let me know in the comments. But PC, I do have high-end gear, but it looks beautiful. We'll step on this fast travel point, and then we're going to jump up here where this glowing orb is. See how that glowing orb's hitting the blue? We got to go over here and connect the other 2 orbs. We're going to do our classic force palm jump up to get that height. So jump, force palm 3 times, then fly across. See that? You guys should know this trick by now. You've done it in other puzzles leading up to this point. So if you're here, you already know about this. And see this? We're going to latch onto this, and we're actually going to make this orb hit the blue like that first one we saw down. Move it across, line it up. Bang. Now there's going to be another one across the way. Watch out for these flowers as well, guys. See these bluish purple flowers? They actually take health off you. See how my health kind of got extracted? So don't be like me. Kind of avoid them if you can. And as you see, I've cut this part just to save some time again. But we've lined that orb up. Now, once all 3 orbs are lined up, you're going to head to the middle part. And then we're going to do another big jump to get across to that next section. Bang, bang, bang. And then fly across. Cool looking area. Look at that. Very pleasing. Now, here I kind of stuff up in the video. I just go the long way. But follow me along anyway, just so you don't get confused. Again, those flowers, we want to avoid them. You don't need to go this way, but basically we're looking for 2 parts that we need to connect. And so I eventually figure out here that it's the other way. So if we follow me along here, go across here, and if you see there, see how that's just out? We need to connect that. Bang. Connect that. And then there's one more to connect to move forward, which is over here. We already went past it, of course. Over here, plain sight. I missed it. Happens to the best of us. That's pretty much most of the puzzle done here, guys. You can carry on. You don't really need me, but I'll take you through it anyway. Essentially, we're just going to climb our way up to meet this scarecrow. I keep calling the scarecrow. So force palm that, so now you could jump up. Keep calling him Scarecrow. He's actually Crow Caller. Cool name, actually. Cool name. So jump up here. Follow me along. One little other puzzle here that, not really a puzzle, but you'll remember it from one of the first Abyss puzzles that we did, where you have to, again, L3, latch on, and then turn the knob till it goes blue. So through this gate here, start the device to activate the Skybridge, L3 on this thing, and then turn it. I know people forget about this or have no idea how to activate it. That's how you do it. Now that's going to open up and kind of get the bridge ready for us to go through. And I will 200 speed this as we finish up here, guys. Essentially just make your way all the way through, and then you're going to be facing the Crow Caller. There is a fast travel point at the Crow Caller. What I would suggest, go back maybe to the mainland, grab a bunch of food, pills, everything you need. He's not a tough fight, but you do want a little bit of food to kind of help you out and heal. You can't go in without any food, I don't think, so do that. And you shouldn't have many troubles with this guy. I didn't, I got him first attempt. So, pleasure as always, guys. Let me take you through the Secret Garden puzzle in the Abyss. The Abyss Secret Garden puzzle. To get there, open up your map, press R3 to get to the Abyss, and then we can travel all the way back here. Sanctorum of Insight. Now, you obviously have had to gone past chapter 4 to do this. So if you haven't, come back after chapter 4 and follow me along here through this puzzle. Once you've come here, you'll remember this part. We're going to go over this blue teleporter. That's going to take us straight through. Follow the stairs up, and you'll remember there was a cutscene here. And this time we're going to go around the back and through into the secret garden. If you keep making your way down here, you'll eventually get to the secret garden. Go through this gate, then we're going to press L3 and latch on to this thingy-me-bob. Turn it right until you get that flashing blue, which means you've activated it. And another key tip here, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Very, very crucial to this puzzle. You wouldn't believe it. We're going to go across here. I'm going to cut through this. You guys know how to jump, right? And then we're going to jump down onto this elevator. Geez, it takes a while for this elevator to come up. I reckon just free fall it. Who could be bothered? Apparently me. Complete idiot. Oh no. Nah, I gave up in the end. Jump across. And then again, this blue teleporter here. We're going to go through it. Now we're in the secret garden. Follow me along here. Okay, so we're in the puzzle room. First up, we're going to need to connect the big blue shiny thing. So follow me, jump up, force palm up, jump across the water there. See that blue thing there? We're heading over there. Swim across, whatever you need to do to get there. L3 to latch on. And move it, pull it, push it into the middle of the map here. And then kind of climb over, and then just we're maneuvering it into this position over here. See that little node spot there? We've kind of got to nudge it into position so we can activate the sphere eye, basically. So when you see that green, that means you can force palm it into position. So we simply just jump down, glide, force palm into place. So now that's been activated. We can jump back up. And we can now align the eyes, the spheres, the circular things. Don't mind my terrible traversal. So up here, we'll align this one first. Geez, there's things in the way everywhere. You can't blame me. I don't know who designed this motherfucking place. We're going to move this all the way to here. Right there. That's going to create... See that? And we're going to line this one up. Bang. Just line that up. So that goes blue. Beautiful. And now let's do the other one. And so basically we're making those both blue over there, and we can get through that door. Line this up to that one there on the left, top left, bang, and you can move your camera so you can see that's been activated. So now we can go through the door. And another crucial part to this puzzle, guys, right now you must leave a comment saying Dan is a legend. Very, very crucial to this puzzle. As we continue on, we're going to force palm our way up, glide up. Beautiful. Turn around, connect the conduit. Bang, connect it. And then one final piece to the puzzle. We're going to force palm that thing in. And once we've done that, we'll get our artifact and we'll complete the secret garden puzzle. Now, once you're done with this, guys, we've got another puzzle straight behind us here called the Vault of Vengeance. If we continue on, you just turn around here and we're going to start it. So that is my next video. So make sure you stay tuned. Watch the next one. You can follow me along these Abyss puzzles all the way through. We'll get through them all together. Alrighty, the Vault of Vengeance. Before we get into this, guys, make sure you have a specific skill. It's called the Focus Shot. It allows you to shoot 4 arrows in quick succession. We need that skill to do this puzzle. There's no other way to do it. So you will need to invest in that. Maybe even get it to level 2 or 3 if you can, if you've got the spare. It's a good skill to have. We're going to head to the Secret Garden. If you haven't done the Secret Garden, I've got a video on that. If you have, you're here, you know what to do. So we're at the Vault of Vengeance. Just quickly how to get there. We turn this knob. This is from the end of Secret Garden. We turn this knob, it unlocks the path. We jump all the way across this path here. There's going to be some sort of pillars that come up and down, and you've got to wait for it to come, then go up, and it's so slow. It takes so long. I don't know what they were thinking. But I guess you can take in the atmosphere and the world. It was getting nighttime, so that was a cool little change. Seeing the sunset. Once you do that, come onto this thing. This is going to take you through these rings in the air. Something out of Halo or something. Take you through these rings. We're going to skip through this. I'm going to believe you guys can sit there and take that in and do this. And there's also some more pillars here that we need to wait for. So I'm going to cut this right out. I believe you guys can wait. You guys know what you're doing. But you just got to wait for them. I feel like if anyone knows a fast way to do this, there's a faster way, please tell me. But okay, we're at the opening of the Vault of Vengeance. We're going to unlock this fast travel point, the Abyss Nexus. In case we stuff up or anything, we can come back here. If you haven't got the focus shot, you can come back here and do it. Basically, that's why they put it in there, because they knew a few people wouldn't have it. So L3 this cube and slot it right on the right here. Yep, slot it there. And then get the same one over here and bring that on the left. And then that's kind of going to activate the power or something. And then what we're going to do, we're going to shoot our focused shot on these 2 yellow things here. So to do it, you bring out your bow and arrow. I didn't have it equipped here, so you got to equip it. Equip your bow and arrow. Aim down sight, L3, R3, and R1, each target, let go, and that'll do it. That'll shoot the arrows at the same time at the 2 targets you've marked. Come to this door, press triangle, circle to lift it, whatever your bindings are. Come through here. Now we're going to do the focus shot again, but with 4 arrows at the 4 markers there. Again, L3, R3, R1, 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 whatever your bindings are, let go, and the focus shot we'll light everything up and you're ready to go. Now you can, before we head down here, do some looting. Gather what you need. There's plenty of chests around. Do what you need to do. And take this golden sword and we're going to head down. Now, a really, really crucial... I mean, look at this. The Dan Allen Blue's now turned purple. What the fuck? Because of the lighting, I guess. Now, a really crucial thing here. As you're coming down this elevator, you must click like and subscribe. You have to, or you will not beat this puzzle. I'm telling you guys. Now, through these Resident Evil-like lasers, just playing Requiem, fantastic game. My strategy was to just fucking run through them like an idiot. So you can do whatever you want. If you've got health, just run through the damn thing like an absolute madman. I wasn't waiting around, as you can tell. I wasn't fucking around. Okay, let's grab this floating thing and plop it in. And then we're going to force palm it into place. Go through the blue teleporter. We're nearly done here. There is a secret chest I'm going to show you in a minute too, up here. So bear with us as we finish this. Teleport through. We're going to see something on the right here that needs some Dan Allen love. Grab that. And what we're going to do there is force palm it into place. Beautiful. That'll activate that thing there, whatever you call that. I don't know what to call half the things in this game. You just go by shapes. That circle, that cube, that square, that rectangle. Activate that with another force palm. Climb up. We're going to get our Abyss artifact. We have completed the Vault of Vengeance. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. You definitely didn't look up a guide. Only kidding. Only kidding. Now, head up these stairs. Make sure you actually grab the artifact. I was going to miss it. You actually got to grab it. Now, turn around here. There's a secret chest. Chest or chest? Secret chest. That'd be cool if there's a secret chest game. Right through here, you burn these vines, and just behind it there's a chest. So, all right, guys, that's it for the Vault of Vengeance. Let's do the Courtyard of Precision in the Abyss puzzle. We start off at the Vault of Vengeance. Make sure you finish the Vault of Vengeance puzzle. If you haven't, I've got a video on that. We're going to make our way through. There'll be a little thing there that you got to turn, L3 to turn, and then you come across here. Make your way to this blue teleporter and take it. Continue along, and you will get to the Courtyard of Precision. Now, you do need to make sure you have enough arrows for this, just to be careful. I had 23. I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough, so what I do is I hit the fast travel point up here, and then I go and travel back and buy about 50 or 60 arrows, just to be safe, and then came back, teleported back to this fast travel, and then did the challenge. So you guys can do that if you think you don't have enough. 23 might have been enough in the end. I don't know, I haven't counted, but I just wanted to have enough in case I stuffed up, you know? So you just hit this teleport and then you can go and fast travel if you need. But for the sake of the video, we're going to just get straight into it. So follow me up the stairs, you legends. And, you know, give yourself a like and subscribe to my channel for how good you guys are as viewers. So we're going to focus shot. Aim down with the arrow, L3, R3, focus shot, R1, tap on these two yellows. By doing that, all 5 are blue. And now you got to do the other few there, make them all blue by doing the focus shot. As you can see, there's another one over here. Hold down, aim your arrow, make sure it's equipped. L3, R3 to focus shot, and then R1 to mark the targets. Another one done. Now one more on the ground over here. And they're increasingly kind of getting harder as we go on here. But that's basically the puzzle, just doing this. This one here, this one requires 4. They move around a bit, so you got to get the timing right. And that's why I said to bring a couple arrows, you know. You can also do a manual save before here, so you don't have to go back and buy more arrows. Okay, we're done. Now we got to jump into here. So this would have activated a wind turbine. So now you can float up all the way to the top and do this one here. Come over to the right. If you can just maneuver this one enough, you don't have to do much here. Bang, that one's done. Now the next one, the last one, is just down below this ring. Kind of just float down, and you have to kind of do it in the air, I found. I tried to do it standing on these pillars, but it's just a bit finicky. So don't try that. I think you have to do it while in the air. They really want to push your limits. So you got to aim down as you're coming down. So you free fall, aim, and then do it. You got a little bit of time to do it. I tried it, didn't work, so we're going to go again just to show you guys that, oh, it's actually better on the way up. Yeah, definitely better on the way up. Just as you're coming up, you get more time there. And that's it. So now, the last key part is, again, making sure you click subscribe. That's a very, very key part of this puzzle. When is that joke going to get old? Who knows? It probably already is old. Probably saying, shut the fuck up, Dan. And what is that blue outfit you've got on? Guys, it's the Dan Allen Gaming blue. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the shield. And we're going to force palm onto this thing here. And that is done. The Courtyard of Precision is done. We're going to head on to the next puzzle, and you're going to follow me onto the next video, guys. We're going to get all these done because we are legends. Take care, guys. See you soon. All right, guys, follow me along for the Altar of Solitude in the Abyss. If you don't know how to get here, follow my other videos through the Vault of Vengeance and the Secret Garden and all that. I'll have a playlist in the description. So we're first going to grab this and place it right there on the left-hand side. And we're going to jump up and force palm it in. So those two on the left there are in. From there, we're going to go over to this cube. And we're going to place it just here. Let go. This is going to turn. You want to jump in quickly. Bang. Jump in. Now, what you're going to do is there's another little node in here that you've got to collect. It's hidden through here. So you just got to line it up. L3 to grab on. Grab it on and then rotate with the D-pad so that you can get it through this little hole. Just configure it. Can jiggle it, whatever the word is. I've just made up 2 words. You make up your own word. Jiggle it. It's not a made up word, you fucking idiot. Okay. Maneuver it around and bring it through this hole. What you're going to do is you're going to bring it upstairs to power upstairs. Right, so just place it up here, close to the roof, circle, let go. And then go through the teleporter. Right here. And a very key part of this puzzle is to also leave a like and hype the video if you're on mobile. So now we're through the teleporter. I'm going to take this cube out, and what that does is it rotates that thing back again on the left and gives us our new electrical panel or node or whatever you call this thing. I have no idea what you call it. Now, what you're going to do, the 2 nodes there, you're going to bring those 2 nodes over to the right-hand side and place them in. And to grab them, you just kind of pull them out with the right stick if you're stuck trying to pull them out of these circuits. So yeah, we're going to bring both of them over to this side and power this side up. And you can kind of get what we're doing here now. Force palm that in. Move the cube back on. And now we're going to rotate this right-hand side and you're going to hop in again. So quickly hop in. Beautiful. Now we're going to go grab the other panel. I still don't know what to call this thing. Someone in the comments, what the hell do I call this freaking thing? Place it up here. Go through the teleporter on your left here. And we're pretty much there, guys. Wasn't too bad in the end, this one. So with these 2 panels, once again, you got to move the cube so that it rotates. Once it's done rotating, bring that other one over there, grab it and bring it to the left-hand side. and you have powered all 4 up. Force palm it in now, and all that's left to do now is put the cube back in place, and that will finish off the Altar of Solitude. Place it there, and for some reason I jumped in again. Like an idiot. I thought, oh, I better just jump in. But you don't need to jump in. As you'll see here, it activates a cutscene. And now all you have to do is force palm that little pop-up there, which we've done a number of times over these puzzles. That'll activate it. So there's also a chest to the right from here, guys, just to the right there. If you want to go around and get that secret chest, it's got 6 iron ore. I'm not going to show it in the video, but if you need that, you can grab that as well. And make sure you get your artifact here. Guys, take you to the ice cradle now, which is behind this puzzle, the next one. Follow me along. I'll have a video up on the channel if you're watching this, so make sure to watch my ice cradle, and I'll see you there, guys. Take care. Okay, it's time to do the ice cradle puzzle, the abyss puzzle for the ice cradle. So we're just finished the Altar of Solitude. We've just finished that one, so we're going to go right behind it to gain entry to the ice cradle, which is kind of a musical puzzle. Of course, you will grab onto the thing and turn it to open up this path. Just force palm your way up and just run across here. I'll skip through. You guys know how to climb and jump, yeah? I back you to do it. So you'll go through this teleporter and you'll end up at the ice cradle, and there will be an abyss nexus, a fast travel point, which you'll activate in case you want to come back here and do it. So the ice cradle, as I said, is a musical puzzle. I'm going to make it very clear for you guys how to do this. So first up, we're going to go through here. We're going to take a right. Follow me along. You might get a bit stuck in the ice. Don't worry about it. Just push through. Drop down here. Get the lantern out if you need it. It's visible enough. And again, through the right here, you'll start to hear this puzzle. And if you've been here a while, the puzzle noise will start to get quite annoying. To do this puzzle, L1, R1, and then hold L1, and this combination, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. And 1 is on the left, and 5 is on the right. Does that make sense? You just press this combination here. And you'll get an activation. Pause the video, and you guys can follow along with the numbers there. It's 1 to 5, left to right. Using your binding light ability to do that. Now you're going to come through here. And you're going to jump up this. It's a bit finicky, this one. Getting up here can be a bit annoying, so just kind of follow me as best as you can. Climb up here, then fall, then kind of force palm up a bit. Beautiful. Now we're going to power the battery. So the battery's right here. You're going to grab that L3. Bring that over. Place it in, then we're going to climb up and force palm it. We're nearly there. All we need to do then is connect the conduit. So let's just quickly force palm this in. Beautiful. That'll activate the door on the right. So just go through the right here, just a little passage there. Follow the path along to the left, and you'll see you need to connect this thing here. Once you've done that, you're pretty much done the puzzle, guys. Connect that up, and then you're going to force palm this door, and you're on your way. You've done the Ice Cradle Abyss puzzle. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in the next puzzle. Take care. Okay, guys, let me take you through the Ancient Seal Gate puzzle. First up, you've got to beat the Ice Cradle, so make sure you've beaten that. If you haven't, go check out my video on the Ice Cradle. Once you're done, you're going to go behind the Ice Cradle, follow all the way up until you get to this blue teleporter up here. So just traverse through. You can either glide across or jump across, whatever works for you guys. Take the teleporter. That's going to take you all the way here. And from here, you're going to continue on up there, all the way up. Skip around here, you guys know how to do it. jump on this teleporter, and then this is going to take you to this puzzle. So this is the ancient sealed gate, which we need to get through. So how to get there, here's the Rudan's Ruins, just so you know where to go. If you want to come back here, go get some stuff and come back. Come here, it's just off the mountain peak. Just in here, in that dark area. And this puzzle, you're just going to press this button here. Take the elevator up, and then you're going to press L3 and grab onto the device, which allows you to control the mechanism in order to do the puzzle. This device here. Grab onto that, L3. You can now control it. Now, you're going to move it with the D-pad. You're going to move it up here and line it up to this first beam here. I've turned up the brightness for you guys so you can see it a bit better. Once you've lined it up, press square to operate, whatever your operate button is. And now you're going to turn it left, L1. You're going to continue to turn it until you hear this sound. Turn up the volume so you can hear it. Ready? It's pretty clear, that sound there. Once you hear that, you stop. Press square to operate, take it out, and we're going to move to the next one. There's 3 of these to do. That's the first one. See these 2 here? We're going to do the exact same thing. I'll speed it along because you guys know what you're doing, I think, now. Again, we press square to operate it once we've got it in the right position. And then hold L1, turn, till you hear that noise. Let's hear it. Bang. That's the noise you're looking for. Press square to take it out again. Move it over to the right. Look for the sound. There it is. It lights up in the middle now because you've done all 3. And our crucial part here before you go in the middle, make sure you subscribe. Must do it to get through this puzzle. If you don't subscribe to my channel, you actually can't finish this puzzle. Who knows how the game connected to my channel in that way? It's crazy. That's all bullshit, yeah. So now we're going to go here, press square, and that opens up the wind turbine, allowing you to get to this boss fight. We've got a boss fight coming up. Would you believe it? It's actually quite an easy fight. I'll tell you how to get through it. There's a cheese method, and there's also a legit method that's not too bad. All I would say is just make sure you've got a bit of health here. Could take a few of his hits. I think I've got 6 or 7 health, whatever that works out to, 6 or 7 upgrades of health. Now to do this turbine, just force palm up and hold square all the way up and look down. That's how I did it. Some people have trouble with this part. Just look down, hold square, glide all the way up. There's a fast travel point right here you can take. Bang. And now we're going to take on this boss. I'll show you both methods in the same fight. So what you're going to do is you're going to L3 that red thing and pull it with L2 and pull it away from him. Basically taking out that red thing out of him. The Abyss Katum, whatever you call him. See how I'm grabbing it? He hits hard, so just be careful. This is the perfect time when he loads up like this to push it. Takes a couple of turns to get it out. Just got to dodge his attacks. He'll then pop back up. This is the perfect time. L3. Pull it out. We're close now. One more time. L3 now. Aim for it. Pull, 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 pull. It's out. It's yellow. Now when it's yellow, just smash it. He can't attack you here, so just aggro that cube. Now this is the legit way to kill him. Okay, so you'd only have to do that one more time. Look, I've taken out half his health. You do that one more time and you beat him. Now let me show you the cheese method, which a lot of you are going to use, I already know. You come out here, it says return to battlefield, you got to be quick. If it counts down, it's near 0, make sure you go back. You wait for him to shoot. He shoots that tree down, right? He shoots that tree down, you grab it with Nature's Grasp, triangle and circle, whatever your bindings are. Go. Triangle, circle. XXX, tap to increase the speed. Then XXX, run over to him, slam it on him, he dies one shot. So you can skip this whole fight. You can skip the entire fight. It's pretty funny. So there's the cheese method. You can use whatever method you want, guys. I won't hold it against you either way. I guess I used both methods, as you can see there. Yeah, I don't know. Did I cheese it or did I play it legit? You tell me in the comments. We're going to climb up here. We're going to activate the button, and that's going to finish off this puzzle. Hopefully this was helpful, guys. Climb up this puzzle here, this platform, and kind of drop down and force palm that, and then walk through and you're done, guys. Pleasure as always. All right, guys, let's do the puzzle for the Passage of Malice. Once you do the Spire of Frost, you will go through the Abyss portal and head to the Passage of Malice, where I'll take you through this puzzle, and I won't bloat the video to 8 minutes so I can put more ads in it. Let's get straight to it, no BS, as fast as possible. Alrighty, you'll end up here. You'll press L1, R1, and then L1 to shine the light on that thing so you can go down here, nice and easy, like the press of a button. Now we're going to press L3, and we're going to do some maneuvering here. We're going to press L3 on the left here. We're going to control it, and then we're going to press R2, and then we're going to press left or right to move these. And then R2 again, left or right, so that we're maneuvering that line. Okay, you'll see in a minute why we're doing that. Now all four are lined up like that. Now we can move on to the right hand side, and we'll do the same over here. 3 of them are already lined up, so we just have to change that second one there at the end. That one there with the yellow bulb. Move that down 1 space, move it down twice. Bang, we can press circle and back out. Now we can head on up to get a better vantage point here. They're low ceilings, so it is quite annoying moving around here. We're going to L3 on this. We're going to grab this, and we're going to move it to the 3rd position in the middle. Right? A bit further, right about there. And let it go there. Now we're going to go on the other side. Nice editing there. You can see I actually died. Dickhead. L3 this one. Move it over to this position. Beautiful. Once that's done, head on back over here, and we're going to control them again. And you're wondering, why are we doing this? You'll see it all comes together. So select this one and move it into that yellow bulb. You get it now? They're flashing on the yellow bulbs on each side, which opens up the door. Makes sense, right? Takes a little bit to figure these out, but you get that aha moment. There's nothing better. Now, once you're through there, once you've done that, bang, that's going to open the door. Beautiful. And while I've got you here, guys, while we've got some time, make sure to click subscribe. Very close to 500,000 subs. Getting closer. About 30k away now. Pretty cool. All right, let's jump down here through the door. We're going to grab that little battery blue thing. I don't know what the fuck to call these things, honestly. Make sure you aim properly, unlike my dumb ass. Force palm this in. Beautiful. And then you're going to force palm the middle of that thing as well. And that is going to be the Passage of Malice done. Thanks to Danny Boy. We don't F around here, do we, boys and girls? So, jump up. Force palm that, and then we're going to hit the teleporter. Hit this teleporter. I'll show you one more thing too before I go here. Get the artifact. Now, behind this is a little fruit you can grab as well. I'll just quickly show you how to get that. So just jump up. 3 force palms. Float on over to that tree there. And to get this, just actually grab onto the tree and grab it. And get that. Alright guys, we're just coming off my last video where we defeated a boss and did the Spire of Ringing Truth. So make sure you go and do the Spire of Ringing Truth if you want to head to this abyss and start this one. You got to go through this abyss gate. This is the only way to get there, is through the Spire of Ringing Truth. One more time, so check out that video if you want to know how to get here exactly. Now I'm going to take you through the puzzle here, and there's a number of puzzles, one after another, in this area, and I'm going to show you every single one of them. I've already done them, so we're uploading them right now. Follow me along here, as always, guys, and of course, make sure you subscribe. So this is the Ether Rest, it's called. Let's get the map up. Ether Rest. We're going to press, we're going to jump and use our force palm and glide through these fans, these wind turbines, across this beautiful night sky. Day 51, Tuesday, 3 AM in the abyss. Again, use your glide. You don't actually have to do that. You can kind of use momentum here, as you'll see, to just glide all the way across. So just have to aim and just let it take you all the way up, and then use that momentum to come over to the next point. And there's always a secret chest in each of these sort of areas, so I might do a video on all the chests later on. At the moment, we're just focusing on getting these puzzles done. We don't want too many distractions. This game already has enough distractions. So now, well, how the hell do you get into this thing? What you got to do, L3 on this little mechanism here, right? So we're grabbing on, and what we're doing is we're going to control it with the D-pad and move it left until you've got an opening to get in. So that's how you get into this first part. Bang. Goes yellow, we know we're in. Now you can take that wind turbine up. Of course, you've got to jump and glide to do this. Now kind of go off to the side, and there'll be this room. Now what you do with this room, you come over to this hole in the wall, and you use triangle circle and lift it up. The Nature's Grasp skill, or whatever it's called, to lift things up. And then you kind of have to let it drop. See that yellow thing there? Kind of grab onto that and control that. This controls the room again. So now we want to move this fireplace looking thing so that there's an opening we can get through again. Just about here, you'll see the moving in the background. That means you're in a good spot. Now you can slide on through like a boss. Beautiful. Jump up here again using the wind turbines to glide all the way up like Batman. Like a Batman game, doesn't it? Shit. Just reminded me of Arkham Knight, the good old days. Well, maybe not Arkham Knight, but Arkham City. Oh, what a game. I still liked Arkham Knight as well. Asylum, all three brilliant games. So now we actually forgot something here. We're looking for the blue electrical battery piece. There it is. So we're going to R3 onto that. And you don't have to do it like me. I kind of actually look like a pro the way I do this. I kind of glide up. I got a bit lucky. I kind of glide up with it and... Okay, maybe I don't look like a pro. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Dan. You look nothing like a professional. You kind of move this thing up. We're going to need this thing for this room. So grab on. Don't do any of the shit I'm doing, please, guys. Make it look better than what I do, would you? For the love of God. Put this here. Bang. Bang, bang. Now you can either force palm your way up or you can go the slow way, which is what I seem to be doing here, which is going up this way. Who knows why? You could just force palm up, you freaking dummy. All right, we're up. We're going to use this turbine now to glide across. We're nearly there, guys. We have basically done it. Turbine your way across, jump up here, jump and glide. It'll just push you all the way down. Latch on. Now hold L2 so you don't get pushed off there. Make sure you hold L2. Grab on so you don't get pushed off when you're force palming that. That's a neat little trick for you if you didn't know it already. And that is the Ether Rest Abyss puzzle done. Guys, it's my pleasure as always to help you out. If I have helped you out, leave a like, subscribe, and there's a puzzle right after here which we're about to do. I'll take you through it right now in the next video. Let me take you through the Frostbitten Paradise Abyss puzzle. First up, you got to beat the Ether Rest puzzle, which I've got a video on, so go back there and do that one to get to this one. And of course, to get to the Ether Rest, you've got to do a spire. So they're all kind of connected, one after another after another. This is just one of a long line. Once you've opened up this path, you grab onto that thing as always, turn it, open it up. This little thing here, you're wondering, what the hell do I do with this thing? Jump on the platform and then L3, R3 to focus, and then Nature's Snare with the right stick, spin it, spin it, spin it, and then press R3 to unleash it. It's one of the skills in the spirit section if you don't have it already. You unleash it, that will cause kind of a wind gust to push you over. So that's how you do that one. And then you come through this teleporter and then you'll be teleported to the Frostbitten... Forgot the name now. Frostbitten Paradise. It's not quite a paradise. Now this one's a bit different. You got to grab onto these. Just get this fast travel here while we're here. Bang. In case you want to come back. This, got to get this box and maneuver them. There's a bunch of boxes in this puzzle and you kind of got to light up these yellow glowy things. You press L1 and then triangle to drop it. And that'll open up the door. And we're going to do this a few more times. Come through here, hit the pressure plate on the left-hand side, which will open up this sliding door. Come through. Grab this battery, electrical battery thing, place it to the right here. With the D-pad, rotate it, press circle, and then force palm it into place. Then just where that laser, the blue laser's coming off the left there, grab that. We're going to use this to power up this one here. Drop it down. This will allow us to get through this door here on the right. So jump on here quickly and then jump over to the right here. We want to get through that door to the left here. The way you do it is, again, you grab the, what do they call it? A lightning cube. Grab the lighting or lightning? Lightning? God, I can't read today. I'm going crazy. Pop it there on the conveyor belt, and then we're going to power the conveyor belt. I'm calling it a conveyor belt here. See, we're powering it here, and watch this. Comes through and it kind of lights up this thing here. Bang. You light that up. Now this door opens up. You can grab another one of them. Is this the best video you've ever seen, guys? My goodness. Oh, geez. You have to laugh or you'll cry, won't you? I don't know the name of anything in this game, I'll tell you what. So place that there. Now take this off, which will allow the conveyor belt to come back. And you'll grab that other cube. I'm just going to call it a cube. It's either lighting or lightning. We'll never know because I can't read apparently. Lightning, I think it said. We have our confirmation. Place it here. Bang. That's really great. Where's the editor gone? The editor's gone missing, guys. Open the door. Now, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And now I'm repeating myself. Move this all the way, L3, move this battery pack, watching. Move it all the way to the door. Now, L1, R1 with the sword, it actually works, right? Until the door's open, then run, grab it and run through. Bang. See that? You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick there. You can run through with the battery. You can go one at a time. You can put the battery through first, then run through yourself. Or, like I do, save a bit of time, run both through. It's not too complicated. Then we grab this battery pack and we're going to go power up this door, which is going to be the end of the puzzle. So you've just watched one of the great puzzle guides of all time again, guys. You are witnessing greatness here on a level that's never been seen in the puzzle guide community. I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope you don't go anywhere else for these guys. Don't cheat on me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare cheat on me. Force palm this. And we're done, guys. I'll take you through the next one in the next video. But it's been a pleasure, guys. Take care. Hope you had a laugh. And I'll see you soon. Let's do the Path of Trials. Before we do that, let's get through the Frostbitten Paradise, which we've just beaten. We've just done that puzzle, so you can check out that video, and this is how you get to the next one. Just come through here, and eventually you'll get to this gate. You'll grab onto it, L3, turn it until it activates these turbines, and once you've done that, jump on the turbines and glide your way across. I'll show you the glide. Peace and serenity in the air, in the abyss, as we take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen, and reflect on the 70 hours of puzzles and bloodshed. Follow me along, keep gliding your way across. We will get to the trial abyss in a second. Come up here, jump up, and one more little push here will get us to where we need to be. Glide across, and this is a big push up. Let it take you, don't force it. Let it take you up. See, and you get that leverage, and you can head straight here to the teleporter down there, which is going to take us to the Path of Trials puzzle, which is actually a pretty easy one, guys. I think we're going to get through this nice and easily. There's a weird mechanic on this one, though, where if you get too hot or too cold, your stamina's drastically reduced and can affect your traversal options. Just get this Abyss Nexus here, the fast travel point, if you need it. You'll see these torches and ice everywhere, and it's kind of like balancing act of you want to be. See how my on the bottom left there near the map, I went heat. See, I'm currently in green, dropping to blue, and if I sit next to the torch, I go all the way to heat, just next to the mini map. But anyway, we're going to jump up here. And you kind of want to be in that normal zone to get up. We come through here. And we're going to take out this battery. Take that out. Just kind of pull it out. Yep, that's it. Pull that mother effer out. Just drop it. We don't need it. You won't believe this. We're actually nearly done on the puzzle. I've got a sneaky way of doing this. You watch this, right? Jump up here. Very sneaky way. You ready? Come up here. We need to power this thing. So the actual thing that's powered is frozen. See it frozen there? It doesn't actually work. Well, I thought, why don't we just L1R1 this thing? L1R1 and then hold L1 and just kind of burn it. It worked. It worked. Hilarious. Because you're supposed to bring it down to the lava and do all this shit. I just bypassed the lava completely. Used the sword. Brilliant. And the devs 100% knew we'd try that. It's just, I like it a lot. Hold L2 here so that you don't get pushed off. Activate it, and that is the puzzle, guys. We're moving on to our next one in a second here, so follow me along on my next video. The Sanctorum of Darkness, which is our next Abyss puzzle that I'm going to take you to. Of course, we're coming from the Path of Trials here. I like to show you the way to the next one as well as the trial, because I know some channels don't show the path to them, so I want to show you everything. Here we are here, Path of Trials, as we head to the Sanctorum of Darkness, which you will not believe the solution to this puzzle. It's so quick. And we skip all the bullshit. It's brilliant. We are just doing a bit of platforming here, waiting for these Eventually you'll get up and we'll head into the teleporter, which will take us to Sanctorum of Darkness. It's such a big area. It's going to be such a shame what we're about to do. Oh, you got to use the tools that you're given, guys. You've got to use the tools that you've been given. And this is what the developers, they must know about these tricks that we come up with. They must. So first up, you're going to go over to this ball, control it, L3. Use the D-pad to move the light to the yellow. And now the big puzzle here is that you've got to move the one on the left to the same position, but it requires a bunch of different steps. See this one, it's not actually activated. So here's what I have come up with. L1R1, hold L1. And I didn't come up with this, by the way. But look at this. Look at this. You just hold it for a certain amount of time here, and the wheels start going. The wheels start going. Look at this. The wind is coming. The electricity is pumping. Hold it. Don't let go yet. Wait for the cutscene. There's the cutscene. Now, run to there as fast as you can before the power goes out. Bolt like you've never bolted before. Run like the wind, bullseye. Go, go, go. Don't overstep the jump. Just be safe with it. Don't be stupid about it. Grab onto here, and you will not believe this is the end of the puzzle. We've skipped the whole fucking thing. So I deserve a like for that one, guys, because I totally came up with that myself. Let me take you through the Loop of Life puzzle, which is accessed in the abyss through the Sanctorum of Darkness, which I have a video on. You guys can go check that out. Now we obviously have to turn this thing as we always do. Once we do that, the path opens up. And the Loop of Life is just over there. Come to the left here, go up these steps. I kind of just brute force my way through these days. A bit impatient. I'm not jumping up this. I kind of just, well, maybe I do. See, every time I say something, I do the opposite in the video. My editor, Dan number 2, is really pissing me off. Head over this teleporter. There we go. We're back to the original Dan. Gliding everywhere. Teleport here, and we're going to get to the Loop of Life. I like that name, Loop of Life. That could be a game name. Cool. It's a cool area too, to be honest. Look at it. It's very expansive, sort of aesthetically pleasing. The puzzle's kind of annoying, sadly. I'm going to walk you through it right now. It's fairly simple. First up, we're going to grab this with L3 and place this into the socket. And obviously force palm it into place. The green means you can force palm it. Bang, it's in. That's one done. Now we're going to come up here. Jesus, whoever's playing here is an idiot. Okay. Look, where are you going to get guides where you can laugh along, guys? All these other guides are so serious, or no commentary. I mean, you come here for half of the commentary, surely. I'm going to grab onto... I can't even talk. Grab onto this thing. We're going to bring it up here, and we're going to go up there and bring it up there. God, am I making any sense, guys? Tell me in the comments. Jump up here, 3 force palms, glide across to this platform here, and then we're going to grab that electrical component we just moved up there. Beautiful. Grab it, L2 to pull it towards yourself, and we're going to throw it on here, force palm it down, opens up the door to the right there, which is currently blocked off. It's now open. We can grab the next piece of the puzzle. Wouldn't believe it. This one, we're going to bring it upstairs. So just lay it there, just like that. Beautiful. Force palm your way up. You can climb as well on the right there if you need to. Whatever works for you guys. There's a chest in this area too if you want to fart around. I went and got it, but I don't think the contents were worth all the hassle. It's over there on the left somewhere. So bring this all the way over here. Beautiful. Nice view. Jeez. Sandy, snowy, grassy elements everywhere. Force palm that down. We're nearly done here. Now, what do? Oh, we got to go get this other part down here. We got to bring this one up for the final section. Now, pulling this out can be a bit tricky. You just got to sort of use the stick and just kind of figure it out. I honestly don't know how. It's the most frustrating thing. It should just be easy to pull it out, but you kind of got to find the right spot and then just hold it. You get it eventually. Anyone in the comments, if you found a bulletproof way to get those things out of the freaking socket, leave it in the comment, because I still haven't. Freaking pain. Grab this. Nice. Nice shot. Grab this, and we're going to move it up to that final section there up there, if you can see it. It's a bit tough because this is kind of going against you. So you just got to do your best. Might take a few attempts to get it up there. Again, grab on. Be quick about it. Pull it towards it. Up there. I think that should be enough now. It goes pretty far. I mean, it does stretch pretty far when you're holding something. All right, glide across here. And you can see there that socket's in, but we need to get the other one in. And while I've got you guys, make sure to leave a like and hype the video if you're on mobile. Really helps me out. We're getting closer to 500k as well, so make sure you're subscribed for more Crimson Desert. Put this in, and that is going to be it. That's going to set off all the rings and allow us to finish this one off. Jump and force palm. Don't do what I did there. See how that's activated now? Now when you grab that, make sure you hold L2. Don't do what I did. Hold L2 while you force palm that middle button. Then you won't get flung off. I have to keep reiterating this to myself mostly, but you guys as well. Hold L2 here and then force palm. See how I held on there? The gust can push you off the map, and then you got to climb all the way back. So you don't want to do that. And careful of stamina here. See my stamina's going down? Pretty sure I fell off. Anyway, yeah, there's me falling off. So you don't want to do that. You want to jump up and finish the puzzle. Okay, guys, this is actually the best guide I've ever done coming up. You be the judge by the end, but this is probably the best guide you'll ever see. So from the Loop of Life, which I have a video on, you can go back and check that out. If you're wondering how to get to where we're going, come through here. There'll be all these little puzzle cube things. You could jump over them if you really want. I've got a quicker way. Force palm up 3 times and glide the fuck across. Because who could be bothered doing that? And then we got to wait for this stupid platform. It takes 10 hours for it to come. We actually can't glide without this thing. So jump on and eventually you'll be able to glide across, or you can wait the whole way like I did. Why am I gliding now? I'm already there. Complete idiot. So we're off to a great start on this supposed greatest guide of all time. As we teleport through to the Tree of Slumber. We're going to get this done in about 30 seconds. Thanks to Chaboy, Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. From here, go to the right and line up right here on this one. R1 and triangle. Bang. See these 3 pillars? We're going to move them down using the left. Move it left until they light up yellow. Okay, they're lit up. So all 4 are lit up now. We just got to do this one. Now the way you do it, you jump up, you crouch, force palm. Wait, force palm again. Wait, force palm again. That's 3, force palm again. Force palm again. It's going to happen, guys. Force palm again. We are going to get there. Be patient. Bang, there it is. And the puzzle is done. I told you this was one of the great guides you'd ever seen. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me, and for that, you must subscribe now. For not believing in me, you must subscribe. All right, guys, and you're going to force palm this button here. I don't know why I'm grabbing on. Oh, I guess there's lava. Makes sense. Grab on. Hold L2 so you don't get fling off. Jump up. collect your artifact, and follow me along to the next one. Let me walk you through the Skyloop Bridge, guys. This may be the worst puzzle I've encountered in the game so far. It's up there. I love how you guys keep saying I've been saving your sanity in the comments. That is making me laugh. Calling me a hero and stuff. I wouldn't go that far, but it's a honor and a duty to help you guys out. I'll continue to do so till my last dying breath. Now, we're currently in the Tree of Slumber. We've just beaten that puzzle in the Abyss, the Tree of Slumber. So that's how you're going to get to this next one. I'm going to show you this whole way through because some of you might be a bit confused how to get there. I like to show also the way to get there as well as the puzzle. So of course you can skip forward straight to the puzzle if you're already there, but for those who aren't, you can follow me along here to get to this Abyss puzzle. And this is, again, one of the worst in the game. It's just annoying. There's no other way to put it. It's just kind of annoying. So you'll see in a minute. I do my best to make it go as quick as possible and as easy as possible for you guys so that our sanities are saved. Follow the wind turbine up here and the teleporter is right there. Get to this teleporter. Who knows where the secret chest was there? I have no effing clue. Maybe someone in the comments can say. I'm sure it's somewhere around there. And we're going to take this teleporter. And we're here to the most annoying puzzle, the Skyloop Bridge. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to be repairing 3 of these circular... You see on the left there, that blue one is restored, but the other ones need to be restored. So what we're going to do, we're going to go onto this platform here, and we're going to L3 onto this device. Now, you can now control... They're going to go blue. These yellow things are going to go blue. So you want to select the one on the left. It's hard to see, but see that on the left there? I've clicked square to operate it, and now it's going to teleport me straight to there. It's kind of like a magnet system where it just pulls you there. Okay, now we're going to jump up here, climb this thing. Again, on the left-hand side, where we are right now. Jump over to here. See all these floating pieces? We're going to get 2 of these pieces and place them on. Got to be careful here too. You're going to fall down. I fell down a number of times, and that's the biggest pain of the whole thing. So just be careful. We're going to bring this first piece of the puzzle up here. Also, the camera angle's not great on this puzzle, but that one has slotted in. So all is going well so far. Grab this piece. L3 to grab on and kind of rotate it with the D-pad. Kind of helps you along the way, and that's the first one done. So not too bad so far. It's the worst ones are probably on this other side where it gets a bit annoying. Grab onto this thing again, and now we're going to R2 until the one on the right goes blue. There it is. That's blue. So now we're going to operate that and head over there. In theory, this is a cool puzzle, but it just, I don't know, it just annoyed me a little bit. Just falling down over and over. Because then you got to go on the teleporter, the platform again, and it's kind of a process. So now we got to find... This one's tough because you got to find the right angle. You kind of can't see anything, and you're kind of maneuvering things blind. And I found it's better to actually kind of come down here or kind of hang off the edge a little bit and do it. Anyway, bring this one in. Use the camera as best as you can. Then grab this piece here. So you're just kind of working against the camera. Pull this in. Oh, don't fall, daddy boy. No, you're going to fall, mate. Oh, God. Don't fall. Nearly there. Bang. Now that one's done. We can climb up here. Is it done? Oh, no, we're missing a piece, are we? Yeah, we're missing this little piece here. So grab this little tiny little piecey. Ah, see here, now we kind of grab on to the ledge. See, that's a much easier way of doing it. It seems. Slot it in. It's real finicky. Slot it in. That one's done. Now, How am I even alive? Who knows? Come over, back over here, but bypass this and go straight down to here. We're going to finish it off. There's one left. So this is missing half of it. So grab, he should be grabbing this piece here. Looks like it'll fit. Maneuver it in. Somehow that got in. Who knows? Don't ask me how, but it did. Then grab this piece and we're going to finish this puzzle off. Okay. We get a cutscene. Now we can head over there and get that Abyss artifact. I decided to just go bang, let's bypass that. But look, I nearly get hit there. Oh, I just get completely saved. That's why it's better just to take the teleport platform and do it rather than glide like me, because you can get in big trouble. I got saved there. So you can just go back down and take that platform if you need, but grab onto that, hold L2 so you don't get flung back, and we are done, guys. The Skyloop Bridge, I told you it was a bit of a pain. You didn't believe me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through the Chaos Forest Abyss puzzle. To get here, you must complete the Spire of Insight, which I have a video on. Go and check that out to get here. We're going to open this door up, triangle, circle, tap X, open it up. First thing you want to do, get your sword out, L1, R1, and then hold L1 to burn all these trees, these nasty trees. Get them out of the way so we can get this first part of the puzzle done. So just open it up. So just use that binding light ability, whatever it's called, and then come down here, and I want you to use L3 on that lava-ish thing. It's actually a microchip, microprocessor, CPU, whatever the F you want to call this thing. Dump it in the water, cool it off. Somehow that makes it, that now makes it electrical. Hey, whatever works, works. Went from a lava to electrical, and then just quickly force palm that into place. We're going to fly over here now into this little room. Come down here again. We're going to L1, R1, hold L1, focus the light, and burn down the tree. So that activates that cube there. So that's one part of the puzzle done. Now we're going to burn over here and do the second part and finish off the puzzle right there. So burn this down, then we're going to jump over, and there's actually a door right there we're going to open. Again, with the Nature's... Is it called Nature's Snare? Nature's Grip, Grasp, whatever it's called. Yeah, Nature's Grasp, open that up. And get this Abyss fragment here. Grab that. And we're actually going to stop the door there. Nature's Grasp again. And then grab that and place it. Drop it right there so it kind of leaves the door open. And now put this into the socket. Force palm it in. You can kind of grab on here and force palm. Bang. And now come through the door. One more force palm and we're done here, guys. Grab onto the middle button there. All the Abyss puzzle have this as an ending. And a hot tip, hold L2 so you don't get sprung off. So hold L2 here, then force palm, whatever your bindings are. It actually stops you from getting smashed and launched away. Beautiful, guys. A pleasure to help you out with the Chaos Forest. We're going to head into the next one now. The next puzzle, so stay tuned for that video. Take care. Welcome back, guys, to another guide from the Guide Star, the Guide Master Dan Allen himself. What a dumb name I've just given myself. Anyway, from the Chaos Forest in the Abyss, we can head to this next one, which is called Roots of Truth. And I thought it couldn't get any worse, but this one was an absolute pain in my ass. Nah, it wasn't too bad. It was just finicky. You'll see in a minute. As always, I'm going to show you how to get there from the Chaos Forest. Some of you get a bit stuck on this traversal side of things. This was a bit tricky. You got to be careful here. I found the best way to do this part was just to kind of jump and go slowly. If you run too fast, you fall off. If you go too slow, so just be careful. Kind of get a casual run, maybe a jump. Now I'm just walking, so maybe don't take my advice. Maybe I'm just a complete idiot. Anyway, we get there in the end. We go through the teleporter, and we head to the next Abyss puzzle. Roots of Truth. This was a real root in my truth. Jump up here, obviously force palm 3 times, and then glide across. Force palm up again and get onto this tree. Be careful. Please be careful. You don't want to stuff this up because there's a fast travel right here. Once you get there, you're fine. Now we're going to head down here to the waterfall. We're going to do our classic stab attack, which is R1 triangle, hold it, bang, straight through the guts of that waterfall. Now we're going to climb up. I'm going to do some climbing. You can climb up that. I do the fast way. Just force palm jump your way up. You guys know this trick by now, right? It should be muscle memory at this point, the amount we're doing it. And people say the controls are clunky, and this puzzle, once you do this, you'll go, maybe they were right about the controls. This is kind of annoying, but I still love the game anyway. For all its flaws, keep following me here as we jump up. I'm cutting out the points where I'm recharging my spirit. Of course, make sure you're recharging. Climb up here. We are going to get there now. This is the spot where we need to get this electrical node. I call this thing dead set something different in every video. I just don't know what the fuck to call this thing. So battery, I don't know. Anyway, this is finicky. You've got to kind of get it like that. You've got to get it flat so then you can push it through here. And you kind of R2ing and pushing it through and up. Okay? Because now we're going to go upstairs and bring it up again. That I've made that look easy. You got to be switched on and kind of get it flat, as I said, to get it through. And now you've got to put it horizontal to get it through here. Very finicky, this one. This took like a couple of minutes. We're going to cut it down thanks to our editor, Dan number 2, which is me. Yeah, as you see here, it's just finicky. It's just annoying. Like, yeah, it's just annoying. Once you do get the relief once it comes out. That sounded weird anyway. Continue on here. Face palm. Force palm. Can I talk properly? Maybe one of these guides I'll talk properly, guys. One day. Probably the last puzzle where I finally talk like a normal human. Force palm that in. Jump down here. And of course, click subscribe just before you land there. Multitask, of course. Click subscribe, like. Jump up here. And I found it best to hang off here. Like that. And then L3, grab that, bring it out. Push it out as far as you can. And then we're going to jump across and we just got to kind of move this thing along. For anyone who accidentally seals any of these objects, like presses triangle, I've heard some people do that. You can go into your inventory, go into the cuckoo pot, and then discard them. Some of you are going, what the hell are you talking about? But for some of you, that might be helpful to know that for future reference. Jump up here. Do not do that. Try and play a bit better than whoever's playing here. It's definitely not me. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Follow me up here. Bring this, what do we call it? Electrical node? For this video. It'll change next video. Bring the electrical node up here. Beautiful. And we're going to push it onto there. And I think that's about it. I think we're going to get this one done. Was it like a root canal, guys? Was it? Oh, God. This is painful to watch. Put it down here. Force palm. It just gets worse. Oh, I hope you're laughing. I hope you're laughing with me, guys. Once we push that in, I believe that'll open up. Yep, that'll open this thing up, and all we have to do is press that button right there, and we're through. And make sure when you press that, you're holding L2 so you don't get flown off. Because if you do, you're going to have to do a massive climb again, which is a real pain. So do be careful of that. Force palm your way up here. And whatever you've got to do to climb this thing, do it. We are quite far up here. I mean, I know we're in the abyss, but I mean, just for this puzzle, we're far up. If you fall here, it's just quite annoying coming all the way back up. So just kind of drop in here, hold L2, force palm. Drink some honey tea if you need to get a bit of stamina like I did. If I didn't drink that then, I'm falling off due to lack of stamina. Any little trick there for you. And the Roots of Truth is finally done. The pain is over. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's do the Precipice of Truth. We're currently at the Roots of Truth. We've just beaten the Roots of Truth. I've got a video on that you can check out, as always. And now I'm going to show you the way to the Precipice of Truth. Another abyss puzzle. How many have we done now? My goodness me. And once again, we've got these floating platforms where we've got to sit and wait. And I'm cutting minutes and minutes off this footage. Just sitting and waiting. Guess you can take in the view. Have a sip of your tea, your coffee, whatever you're drinking. And just take a breather. Continue on, and there's going to be this moving platforms now. Bit more tricky, just take your time, glide in nice and slow. Probably won't make it all the way across here, so you're going to have to land on one of them. So just line it up nicely, predict where they're going. I went for these and drop, and then just go up again and make your way to the teleporter, guys. And now we're going to head in to the Precipice of Truth. This one, there's a fast travel up here, so let's quickly L3 this so he doesn't kill you or push you off. L3 to kill it. A little rock thing, they'll shoot lasers, so be careful. Grab this little electric thing, and this is going to power the door coming up here to the right. So bring it over here and drop it there, and that'll activate this battery pack here. Bring this battery over, and now you can power the wind turbine up here. There's also, as I said, there's a fast travel point there you want to grab, because you could easily fall off the map here on this Precipice of Truth puzzle. Just there's the fast travel. Now we're going to take that wind turbine, glide over, and there's going to be another one of those laser rock things in a minute, so get ready to L3 it. It's just here, see it's opening there on the right, so just be careful and just L3, kill it, because you can easily get pushed off the map here. Then we're going to grab this, going to hit on the, move on the pillar on the left, bring this up with you, and use that to power the door here on the left. And then we're going to get this CPU. That's what I'm calling it in today's video. Let's get the CPU, drag it through, and we're going to bring this CPU all the way down to the right, as far as you can bring it, and then we're going to jump down there and grab it and use it to power up something. So glide down like Batman from Arkham Knight. Grab onto this L3, bring it over. I'm going to show you a neat little trick here that I just figured out. Watch this. So L3 it on, right? And when it goes green, press R3 to force current. I didn't know that. I can't believe I didn't know that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It took me that long. That would have saved a bit of time on some of the other puzzles. Anyway, you live and you learn, guys. Go over here, you get a little boost from that turbine we just turned on. And now we want to get into here. we wanted to get into that room. So we're going to take this platform up. There's going to be another one of those laser rocks. I think this is the last one now that we need to kill. And you guys know how to kill it. L3. Just there, you can see it right there. So get ready. Can't shoot you here. So grab onto here. Then bang. Finish that mother effer off. And once again, we're going to bring another one of these electrical cubes so that we can open that door and grab that component we saw earlier. I like to L3 and use my ability that I unlocked where you can kind of double tap square, and instead of gliding everywhere, you can kind of use the Axiom force to traverse, a bit like Spider-Man or something, the webs. Grab this cube, bring it all the way down there, power that, jump down and grab the CPU. It's a running joke if you haven't seen my other puzzles that we call this thing something different in every freaking episode. Because I'll never know what the thing's actually called. I don't think there's an official name for it. Maybe a dev can leave it in the comments. Everyone's going to pretend to be a freaking dev. Okay, go over here and power it up. That's going to power up the big turbines, which is going to allow us to finish this puzzle. The Precipice of Truth will be completed. Watch this. Let's do the force current again. Green, leaves, force current. I can't believe this. Look how much easier that is. My goodness. Instead of running over there, force palming. Beautiful. What a neat trick. Glide over here, the turbines. As you're gliding, hit subscribe and leave a like. Crucial to the puzzle. Okay, drop down here and activate this button. Be careful on stamina here, guys. So just do it very quickly. Hold L2 and force palm, and then jump right up, or you're going to lose your stamina. So start to jump up now. Otherwise, you lose your stamina, and we don't want to fart around here. Bang. We have done the Precipice of Truth. It's time to do the Throne of Truth Abyss puzzle, which you gain access to through the Spire of the Sun. Defeat the boss in this arena here, the Nest of Valor. Pretty fun little boss fight, I've got to admit. And if you turn right, you get a sword in a little area there. But if you turn left, follow me along, we're going to head into the Throne of Truth as we traverse our way there. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel, as we are trying to get to 500,000 subscribers. We are closing in on the number. Okay, continue on, guys. I'm just going to cut out a little bit. You guys know what you're doing. Come to the left here. We're going to go through this triangular door. L3 on this. Turn the knob. Activate the way forward. Jeez, it takes a while just to get to the bloody thing. I mean, it takes longer to get there than the actual freaking puzzle itself sometimes. The traversing. So we hit the teleporter, and it takes us to here where we've still got some more platforming to go before we get to this thing. You just cannot make this up, guys. So these weird things you got to kind of jump on and go all the way to the top, otherwise you'll fall off due to stamina issues. Come up here, you can freely take in the view and go all the way across. At a certain point, you'll get impatient like me. You'll triple horse palm jump up, and you will glide like Batman the Dark Knight all the way forward here. You even get a little fast travel point here. Now let's do the Throne of Truth, guys. This one should not be too much trouble at all. Follow me along and we'll have no issues at all. Just make sure you're hitting the same panels that I am. First, you're going to connect the conduit here. That's going to reroute the power kind of thing, or connect the power, whatever you want to say. And did I say, have you subscribed yet? I'm still waiting, guys. You didn't click the button. So come over here. I'm going to go on the left-hand side here. I like to do the Axiom Force kind of Spider-Man sort of jump. Make sure you hit this thing. There we go. That's when you know it's hit. So we've hit those, and now we're going to come over here and do these. So let's hit this top middle. Bang. Hold L2 so you don't fly off. We all know that trick by now, surely, if you watched a number of my videos. And again, hold L2. We've activated that panel. Now, fly across here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to L3 up here and then drop down here to get this other one, which is a very sneaky piece. Be careful here. It's easy to fall down. Crouch and force palm. That's the best way to do that, in my opinion. And that'll be it, guys. We've restored the Abyss. The Throne of Truth is done. You do it in that order, you will complete it. Thanks to Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. Make sure to fly up this thing, and up here you'll be granted permission to the higher council of the Throne of Truth. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. The Guide Master is back and is here to show you the Tomb of Perdition Abyss puzzle. We make our way through the Passage of Malice once we've beaten that puzzle, which I've got a video on. We come out the back through the normal means, through the triangular doors, whatever you call them. I pretty much, any item or anything in this game, I give it the wrong name. That's just a staple around here, guys, okay, at this point. Yeah, come through here. Just take your time here. There's no need to rush. You don't want to have to go all the way back to the start of the Passage of Malice fast travel point. So just ease up here and get to the teleporter. Once you're there, we will head into the tomb. Plenty of moving platforms. We're just going to ignore all of that and go straight to the big boys. And then we're eventually going to get to the fast travel point. If this guy can just hurry up. Jeez, this guy's slow. Whoever's playing here. Okay. We're finally here. I nearly fell asleep. We're at the fast travel point. Now, what are we going to do here? I end up actually showing you a chest here because I looked dead at the chest and I have to show you. So we also get the secret chest. L3 this thing. Then we're going to get this. What are we going to give this name today? Get this memory card. Call it a memory card in this video. Electrical memory card. L3 this side now. We're bringing that with us into this side. Right? And we're going to power up this little memory card slot. And then what I do now, my new trick is hold L3 and then force current. See bottom right there? R3 to force current it in. Much easier. I wish I knew this 30 fucking hours ago. Anyway, you live and you learn. We're going to take these two battery packs and we're going to bring them out the front here. Drop that first one, bring the next one out. And I'm about to show you the secret chest as well. I couldn't help myself. It's quite funny. You'll see in a second. So we L3 this thing again. And what you need to do is bring this battery pack into this room and power this thing up here. Once again, force current when the green leaves come out. R3. Just so much easier. Fuck me. Okay, now we're going to get the next battery pack and we're going to take it all the way over. But this is where the secret chest is. I keep teasing it, but I'm actually going to show you right now. To bring this battery pack up and see there's the chest there. I look at it, I go, I can't not get it now. I mean, I've stared directly at it. I can't not show you how to get it now, guys. That would just be rude. So all you have to do is actually just press L3 and come up here. It's so easy. I mean, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to get it either. Oh, goodness me. What's in it? It is Surge 3 and Faded Abyss Artifact. Not too bad. Bring this battery pack in and we have completed the puzzle. Thank you. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. I've done that song in a few videos now. I don't even know if that's the actual lyrics. Force palm this down, and we've done it, guys. It's a pleasure to serve you. We have nearly done all 40 of these things. I'm pumping them out. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. The Guide Master's back, and we've got another guide. Wouldn't believe it, from the Guide Master. Start off at the Tomb of Perdition. I can never say that fucking word. Go to the right. Before you go into there, go to the right and go through here. L3, this thing. And that's how you get to the Desert Fragment. So you turn this as per usual, light it up, opens the way, and then we're going to go through the teleporter up here. Nice and easy. Finally. Pearl Abyss, you give me an easy traversal to the next... Oh no, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I thought that was it. That's not too bad. Climb up here. Go through here. Look, it's a nice looking game. Look at this. It's very pleasing on the eyes. Once you teleport, come over here, and we're at the Desert Fragment. Of course, there's a fast travel point up here as well, guys. This one is a weird one. I don't even know how I'm supposed to commentate over this. I mean, you'll see in a minute. You've kind of just got to... I think basically what you're going to do is you're going to press R2 and L2, and whatever cube is lit up blue, you move that, and so that you can light up the next cube. And then we're aiming for the 3 yellow dots at the back there, one on the left, top, and right on the edge. We're aiming for light to hit those 3. And so I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to commentate this, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I can't even see properly. So who knows how I even did this puzzle. It's actually probably one of the easier ones. Just follow me along as best as you can, I guess. What else are you supposed to do? I mean, I feel like you could just probably pause the video at the solution and just copy that. I feel like you could just skip all my talking right now and go straight to the end here. I mean, we're already nearly at the end. I've blabbered on that much. We've already got 2 lit up. This is easy, guys. This is embarrassing. You shouldn't be watching this video, guys. Come on. Have some self-respect. Oh, okay, guys. We're on to the next one in the next video. We'll put this one behind us. Come over here, force palm this, and it's done. Desert Fragment. One of the great guides from the Guide Master. Let me walk you through the Abyss Roots End puzzle. We've got to go through the Ethereal pathway in order to get here. At the back of the Ethereal pathway is the door, the gateway. You turn the knob, and then you head down straight forward. And we'll make our way to Roots End, and I really hope your rooting doesn't come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, the jokes have gotten worse and worse as the puzzles go on and on. I think I became loopy after Loop of Life, or Life Loop, whatever you call that puzzle. Anyway, we're still going here just to get to Roots End. We are still traversing. There it is there in the distance. Looks cool. Looks like a cool place. And you're about to witness some of the great laser dodging in the history of gaming. Wait until you see what I get up to in a minute. If we ever make it there, because it just takes so long just to even get there. Beautiful looking place. Don't get me wrong, but fuck me, how long does it take to just get there? Now there's a fast travel here, which I just skip over. As you can see, the mysterious energy, it's right there. Like, you can't miss it. Just jump up here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back in the daytime. Or, well, it's 4 a.m. Bit more light in the air. Even though we're going underground. Good one, dickhead. Crouch here. Force palm. And watch this laser dodging. I mean, you can't make up how bad this is. No, to be fair, I was aiming for the lasers for a laugh. Obviously, I back you guys to block these lasers. And it just goes to show, like, how many did I hit then? And I didn't even get close to dying. It's like, well, maybe they should have bumped the damage dealt on those lasers, because what's the point if they fucking take a slither of health? I know I'm probably overpowered for this. I'm probably overpowered for this puzzle, so do be careful. Maybe don't do what I did there. Yeah, definitely no Leon Kennedy there. Get this battery and force current it in, force palm it in to place. Honestly, we're nearly done on the puzzle. It's that easy. Head into this teleporter. And then we finish off the puzzle with another nice battery pack for us to install. We're technicians. We're IT managers around here. God, how many battery packs have I fucking inserted in this game? It must be in the hundreds. 200s now. Force palm that damn thing there, and we're in like Flynn. It's over, Red Rover. Jolly was a good fellow. Subscribe, Mr. McBribe. Let's head to the Cradle of Truth. First, we have to defeat the Desert Fragment puzzle in the Abyss, which I have a video on, of course. Go back there if you need to find out how to get here. We are going to head to the Cradle of Truth. Now, I have a confession to make, guys. So a couple of videos ago, I said, this is probably the best guide you're ever going to see. Well, this video, this is probably the worst guide you're ever going to see. Okay, so we're not there yet. At the moment, it's breezy. Things are going nicely here. We're heading to the spot. I'm going to cut down this because I think you guys know how to traverse by this stage. Jesus, apparently I don't though. Once you get to the top, head through that teleporter there, and we're on our way. Now, oh, this looks, yeah, it's like a sort of desert. What's that? What do you call it? What's that word? Where you're in the desert and you see these trees and you go, that real? Forgot the name. God, I've lost the plot. Grab this burnt computer chip. Don't get burnt yourself by it. I told you this guide was bad. I told you this was going to be one of the worst guides you've ever seen. It's living up to it. Drop the chip here and force palm it into place. Now avoid these lasers as we make our way to the other chip over here. There's got to be a secret puzzle, a secret chest all the way over there, by the way, if you want it. Grab this chip and we're going to bring it over to that island over there. God, I voice crack a lot too, if you haven't noticed. I voice crack every video. It's embarrassing. Now, it's not too bad, honestly. Maybe I was too harsh on myself. Jeez. Okay. So we're just going to make our way across. Jeez, jump, you idiot. Oh. So just be careful. They will push you off and you will have to reset. I guess it's not too big of a deal. But as I said, just bring this chip all the way along, plant it into place, and we should be right to go. I have no idea if there's more to this puzzle that I've just missed or what, but this is what I did, and it worked. So we're going with that. Bring it over, plant it in, force palm down, and we're good to go, guys. Force palm the other thing. And what do you think, guys? Worst guide you've ever seen? Let me know in the comments. It wasn't too bad in the end. I think we got away with it. Force palm this and you will get your artifact. Guys, it's a pleasure as always. See you in the next video. Now in chapter 9 of the main quest, you're going to come to this mission called Face the Inner Self. Go through the temple and enter the abyss. And there will be a puzzle in here that you may actually miss. The Ascetic's Rest. So make sure you do this if you're not up to chapter 9 yet, or if you have passed chapter 9 and you didn't do this. Here's the fast travel point in case you missed it. So we just come along here, and there's also upstairs, there's a Palmer pill recipe and a bunch of gold Palmer pills, just so you know, if you want to get that during the chapter 9. Come down these stairs here, and we're going to break through the water here with an R1, R2 hold attack, or you can do a number of things. You can hold L2 and do a strong arrow shot, or there's other ways to do it, but I just do the classic R1, R2 because all you guys seem to have that unlocked, and just an easy one. Once you've done that, the water will be drained, which will then allow us to come and get this electrical square. The running joke is I give it a new name every single video. I'm running out of names already. Pop it up here, and we're almost nearly done. I told you, this is easy. It's just for you guys that probably might have missed it. So pop it up here, and basically we're just connecting it up here, hit that thing, and we're done. I think you guys can take it from here. You don't need my incredible, versatile, delicious commentary, yeah? Someone does need to take the controller off me. I can't even put a fucking thing in the fucking... Ugh. Subscribe. Take care. See you later. Let me take you to the path of Serpents in Crimson Desert in my blue gear for the Dan Allen Gaming blue. The iconic blue. Is it too much blue? You let me know. When you finish this main quest, face the inner self, you can go through this Skybridge door and gain access to this area. I'll also show you it on the map for anyone who's already done this or hasn't done this yet. I'll show you it on the map. But essentially you can go through here after chapter 9, that mission. As I said, L3, this little dongle that pops up here, turn it. You know this by now. Gain access to the path ahead. Hit this teleporter. And I thought, where is this going to take me? And it takes me into this, like, spaceship area. I'm tripped out. Where are we? So here we are here, Bowspirit Cape, Bay of Abundance. Yeah, so you'll find it on the map if you need to. But essentially what we're going to do, we're going to power this kind of spaceship up, and it's going to take us to the Path of Serpents. Pretty cool discovery. Bring this battery pack in and force current it or force palm it into place. Get this other battery pack, bring that in. We need 3 of them. The other one's outside. And we're also going to get a blue medallion, whatever you want to call it. That is not the name for it. Complete idiot. Bring this battery in. Down here, drop it there. And then get this medallion, this blue medallion. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Oh, God. What is it doing up there? Force palm jump 3 times to gain a bit of speed and height so that you can then Axiom it down. Grab it down, Axiom force it down. And then we're going to power this bad boy up. I'm not going to show you the space travel element. It takes about 5 minutes or so to get to this entrance. I'll fast forward it, but it's pretty cool. Kind of, yeah. I won't spoil it. I'll let you guys experience it. It was a cool finding. So bring this down to the right here. Slot the medallion in. Yes, I called it a medallion. It is not a medallion. And this battery pack. And now we're gonna. The ship is going to take off. I'm calling it a ship, if that's what you want to call it. Look out into the beautiful stars, depending if it's night or day for you. It'd probably be a lot better in the day. And then eventually you actually have to, it kind of gets stuck. It got stuck for me. I don't know why that was. It actually got stuck midair. So I had to force palm that medallion back in. Now, so now once you've done that, you'll eventually land here in the abyss, the path of serpents. And now we can go and do that puzzle, which I'll have a video on right after this, guys. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video as we solve the path of serpents. Path of Serpents Abyss puzzle. If you don't know how to get here, I've got a video on how to reach here. You can go check that out. It is a bit of a process, but I thought we're going to get this expansive puzzle after this crazy way of getting here. But in the end, it's just this floor puzzle that requires about 6 or 7 moves, and we're through. So just follow my exact moves here. We are in the dark. I will put the brightness up for you, and you should be right to go. It actually helps kind of with the lighting of this, so it might be all right in the end. Got the lantern out as well. But follow my exact movements. We're just axiom forcing and maneuvering the power, and we shouldn't have much trouble at all. So I hope you're enjoying the guides from yours truly, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for all the subs lately. I appreciate it. We're getting close to 500k, which is a great milestone. We move that one, and we just kind of get to the right here. We've got a few more to move, and we are nearly there. Would be kind of crazy if there was a puzzle like this that was just like 5 times as big as this. That would be kind of nuts. Just on a random platform, just do this. I feel like this game would do something like that. You know, you just can't put it past them. I haven't found anything yet. This is the biggest, most expansive one of this type I've seen, but who knows? I think I've done 34 Abyss puzzles now out of 40, so 6 to go. Obviously haven't uploaded all of them, but I will. Now, once we've done that, that powers through. Now we can go through these lasers. So the lasers kind of open up a bit. Oh, they kind of, you can kind of just, yeah, not too bad. Run straight through. You can actually axiom force this and just press R3. Much easier. We've got the tools now. We've got all the gear to make all the puzzles easier now. Probably could have made them easier when I was first going, but you know, you got to play through the game. 90 hours in now. Loving it. 80, 90, I think it was 89 hours last time I checked. Come up. Try to avoid the lasers, and we're done. You got the artifact. Hey Legends, Dan here, as always, with another Crimson Desert guide. We make our way from the Throne of Truth. I've got a video on that, of course, so if you don't know where the Throne of Truth is, find that video. And from the Throne of Truth, we're going to head to the Dimensional Labyrinth, which is our next puzzle. Here I am falling. And they call me the Guide Master. And by they, I mean it's self-proclaimed. So, off to a great start. Now we have to wait for this stupid thing. I shouldn't call it stupid. Take in the visuals. Take a deep breath. Day 51, Tuesday, 8 PM, in the Abyss, Throne of Truth. Enjoy every breath of this immaculate game. Look at the clouds. Take it all in. Now there's a chest here, so I'm thinking, okay, I better go get it. It's right there. I mean, it's literally gifted to you. So grab that chest. What's in there? Oh yeah, not too bad. Then glide back up, and we'll make our way through the teleporter and head to the Dimensional Labyrinth. Okay, we're not here just yet. Where do we go from here? We've got to wait for another one of these stupid things. Oh my god, man.
What the hell, man? Mike Wazowski, always watching.
Monsters Inc. anyone? Alright, we're finally here at the fast travel point. Make sure you grab that. Now let's follow along here and get this puzzle done. It looks complicated. It's actually quite easy. Come up here, grab onto this, hold L2 once you're in the middle, and then force palm your way through. It acts as kind of a gate and also powers up that area. Now be careful here, you can fall down. So I axiom gripped or axiom force, whatever you call it, up. Come down here, we're going to force palm this gate. so that it connects power-wise. See how the blue kind of connects, it lights up. Axiom force your way up here. All the way up, or you can climb, whatever you want to do, guys. You're in control. I'm just guiding you. Okay, come over here. Come over here. What we're going to do here, we're not going to shoot an arrow through. That's pretty dumb. We're going to jump up again, hold L2, force palm our way through, and drop down and grab this battery pack. Grab this and place it on the door, and we're kind of going to maneuver both Cliff and the battery pack to the outside. Sometimes it can glitch and kind of fade back, so you got to be quick here, right? Put it in the bottom right. I find it's better in the bottom right there. Quickly grab it before it kind of despawns. Sometimes it'll just like despawn and go back to where it was. So you might take a couple of goes there. Jump up here, insert the battery pack in, and then we got one last step to finish this one off. So not too bad, honestly. We've had some painful puzzles. This is just mediocre. This is fine. I like ones where you don't have to kind of glide and everywhere, you know? And come down here and force palm this. This will be the final step. Connect that. And that should be it. Beautiful. Thanks, guys. As always, make sure you force palm that thing in the middle there. Climb up, and the puzzle's yours. I think at this point you guys know, so I'll leave you to it. Take care. Let me walk you through the Sanctum of Transcendence. First, we're going to finish off the dimensional labyrinth puzzle in the abyss. Walk through this gateway, L3 on this little dongle. Turn it until it lights up, as per usual. And then we make our way forward, and we'll eventually make it to the Sanctum of Transcendence in the abyss. So take this teleporter, or you can be an impatient prick like me and just glide all the fuck the way there. Hit the teleporter, and you'll be teleported to the world of Transcendence. Everyone take a deep breath. Oh, you've got one of these ways through too. Just kind of light run, your way through, and eventually you'll get there. Try not to fall off like me. I've somehow avoided falling off on these. I don't know how, but to this point I haven't fallen off once on one of these puzzles. I probably should have 100 times. There's the fast travel there. The Sanctum of Transcendence. I just like to say those words. If you couldn't tell, I like to put on a healing voice for you. Okay, come up here. This puzzle is pretty easy. Pretty easy. Nice and chill. Now, to do this, you hold L3, R3, and then hold R3. You need this ability, this force farm ability. So if you through the story, you'll eventually get this. I'll put the skill into it where you can kind of focus punch your force palm. And so we just do that a bunch of times, and you can also seal those items if you want. Again, focused force palm it's called. It's a skill in the ability. Wait until it flashes yellow like that, and then you can hit it. Won't work if it doesn't go yellow. As I said, I'm grabbing these abyss cells. Now grab this electrical pad, force palm it into place there, and then we've got one more here to do. This will light up. This will connect everything. You can do it from afar, so just focus. Wait for the yellow. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. See that? Very handy trick. And you can grab that cell, and then you can hit that in the middle there with a force palm. I've gone the long way. You could just Axiom force palm that, and you'll be done, guys. Let me take you through the Riddle Square Abyss puzzle. To get here, you must do the Spire of clockwork. And if I can make you laugh in this video, guys, you must subscribe, okay? Watch till the end. If I can make you laugh, you must subscribe. Let's force palm jump our way up here. And this one is one of those ones where you must go through these blue teleporters in quick succession, glide your way through like the bat. And I like to take my time. I don't think you need to go too fast, and you want to make sure you don't fall and just breeze your way through, take in the sights. And that freefall can be a little scary at times because you don't know, oh, geez, am I going to fall flat on my fat ass? And just be careful here. Ooh, just be careful here. You don't want to overextend. Just make your way over to these propellers now. And let me kind of drop a little bit, float through. Just ease. I've got my honey tea if I need it to give me a bit of stamina, but I've got plenty of stamina here. If you don't have as much stamina as me, you can always stop at these certain sections, regain, but you should be right. And look at this. How good is this? We've got the finish of the puzzle, L3 that, force current it or force palm it, whatever you want to do, just hit that button in the middle there. And we're good to go on the puzzle, guys. Did I make you laugh? Fuck! Subscribe. See you in the next one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through the Abyss puzzle, Origin of Thoughts. To get there, you must go through Riddle Square, the Abyss Riddle Square puzzle, which I've got a video on. You can check that out if you need to know how to do that one. And we turn this dongle monongle, and we start to head forward. You can jump the platforms like me, or you can say fuck it and start to glide there. It's up to you. I don't know. Yeah, eventually I decided to start gliding. Maybe I was just enjoying the jumps. You know what I mean? Sometimes you want to mix it up, guys. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? Jump up this turbine. I might do this with an American accent. Maybe I need to put a bit more twang on it. Really do it. Yeah, push through here, go through this little gap. There's actually another turbine down here. Force palm jump and then glide. Of course. Come through here. Again, kind of get a little glide going. This will push you through. Don't force... Ugh. Jesus, some of this gameplay from yours truly is not good. Now, guys, this is sad because this may be one of the worst guides I've ever done. And I'm telling you this a minute in now. This is horrifically bad. There's nothing I can do. This puzzle is just finicky as fuck. There's nothing I can do, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me. It's horrible, and it gets worse and worse. As you can see here, we're not off to a good start either. It's not a fun puzzle. It might be the worst puzzle in the game. I think I've said that for half these videos. Oh, Jesus. By the way, I love the game, but some of these puzzles, they're head doers. We're still just trying to get to the fucking puzzle. We're still going. I haven't even made... Was that a chest that I missed? Look, I'm still trying to fucking get there. This is just to get to the Origin of Thoughts. Oh, fine. Fuck me. We're finally here. Now, this is where the real fun begins. This is torturous. So, come over here to the left. Oh, goodness me. You gotta laugh. Even just these little things I'm doing wrong. Ugh. So, glide up. Hey, at least when you guys do them wrong, we can do them wrong together. And we can share, not in the glory, but the pain. Glide up here. And we're going to go all the way to that train there. It looks like a train. There's a battery pack we need to grab. And we need to power up a little battery turbine. Follow me here. And our editor's going to cut me out dying here. Thank you, Editor Dan. Number 2. Crouch here, grab this battery pack. Don't shoot it with an arrow. So this is what I mean, guys. It's not a good guide. And for that, you must leave a like, because we've got to counteract the haters of this terrible guide. They're going to say, geez, you're shit. So there's the cut where I died. Who knows how I died? It was a pretty simple jump anyway. We L3 that, and we move that up here. I should probably give you some instructions, shouldn't I? L3 Axiom force the battery pack. Bring it over here and insert it in the battery. When you see the green leaves, press R3, or whatever your bindings are, to force palm it into place. That's going to cause this turbine to gain speed and allow us to force palm, punch, jump our way up. And you won't believe it, another turbine that we're going to hit. Innovation. At full display, how many turbines can we go up in succession in this video? Now come all the way around here. This is where the fun begins. This is where the shit guide comes into play. So this is just a fuck puzzle. I hope you guys just do it with ease, unlike me. L3 this, and we're now going to control this puzzle. The blue is what we're moving. Now we want to line up the circles. It seems so easy. You line up the circles, and if all 3 are lined up, we're good. So I'm trying to line this up. Okay. This is the first one. Don't ask what I'm doing. There's no words for this. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. So then we R2 and we move the second one. You can see that moving there in the background. There's 3 we need to maneuver, right? And here's the final one. See that coming in at the end? Now, what I realize here, it's not so much about those 3 circles in the background. It's more about the front here. See, we need to kind of lock these into place. See how I've got some gaps here at the bottom? Can you see that, guys? Those gaps? They need to be connected. And I finally figured the fucking thing out eventually. And you kind of got to connect them. But then even that's fucking finicky. Because you do have to think about the circle in the back. I know I'm not making any sense. I don't know how to explain this, guys. I really am trying, but you've kind of got to slot it into place. If you can see here, I'm just finicking with it to not make there's a gap here at the bottom. If you can see how they're kind of connecting. Does it make sense, guys? So maybe when I hit this final look, when the puzzle actually activates here, just pause the video and maybe just copy that. That might actually work. We may have Savior here. We may have found him. Found the Savior. It's just finicky. I can't believe this is still going. Okay, it's finally done. So it lights up blue once it's done. Copy that there, guys, if you can. I mean, it's hard to... It's so confusing to even look at. Oh, anyway. Good luck, guys. And just to... oh, I'm laughing already. Just to top it off. You'd think I'd press square here? Nah. I told you. It was the worst guide in history. But look, you made it this far, so you might as well click subscribe anyway, hey? You might as fucking well. Alright guys, once you do that, you force palm that thing in, you go to the end, and... Jeez. Let's end this video before it's too late. Let's take you to the Forgotten Altar Abyss puzzle. Of course, you got to go through the Origin of Thoughts, which I have a video on. Check that out. Turn this dongle behind the Origins of Thoughts. Once you're done, head through this teleporter. It'll take you to a new area, which we then need to traverse through. It can be a bit confusing here, so follow me. Look how many I've unlocked in the sky now. Pretty much done with these Abyss puzzles. Some would say, thank God. I've enjoyed them overall. Not too bad. Some of them are head doers, you know. So follow me down here. Let's take a right here. Up this wind turbine. And just up there, and we're just going all the way straight through there. I'll skip around here because it's pretty obvious we're just going straight to the end there. You just want to drop down this wind turbine here. And luckily this Forgotten Altar puzzle is quite easy, nice and quick. We love to see those because some of them are, there's a couple coming up that are quite lengthy. And I know some of you have taken like 10, 20, 30 minutes on one puzzle and then you come to my video and you go, fuck, this is a 5-minute video. Oh, yeah, you saved my sanity. Yeah. And here we are, Forgotten Altar. There's a fast travel point there, just in front. And what we need to do is stop this wind turbine at the top there from blocking the path. That's the puzzle. So there's some vines and shit that we need to destroy on the left there. So L1, R1, hold L1 to burn it to the ground. Just like so. And that's going to open up a little thing so you can... Oh, I guess you don't even need to do this, really. The key here is you just got to get that ball there that I'm neglecting. The ball there. Pick the fucking ball up. Yeah, pick the ball up and drop it here. Maybe you don't even need to kill the vines. Anyway. Just pop that in. That's literally the puzzle on the ground here. Pretty easy. And then come over here. It's going to start things up, I think. It's going to do something, connect something. You can burn that, or you can just go fuck it and just jump over. I know I must be overpowered for these puzzles. I must be overpowered because they're scaled to be a bit easier, I think. Come here. Somehow I've gotten the hard puzzles first and the easier puzzles later on. Glide all the way up here and we're going to drop on this little thing. Nice and easy. Don't want to die here. Drop. And then we're going to focus, L3, R3. And then we're going to Nature's Snare. Rotating the right stick. Until it eventually stops this turbine. And that's going to be it, guys. We'll just do one little thing here down here. You drop down to this cube here. Ooh, that was a bit shaky. And crouch, force palm. And that'll let you in. And then force palm this dongle. I call everything a fucking dongle. Do that and then grab on, or you'll be stuck. Grab onto one of these things and force palm your way out. And that is the puzzle, guys. A pleasure. I'll take you through the next puzzle. Past the Forgotten Altar, right behind here. So stay tuned to the next video. Time for the Disconnected Truth Abyss puzzle, which you gain access to through the Forgotten Altar. I also have a video on that as per usual. Come through here, turn the dongle, and we'll make our way there. The Disconnected Truth is one of the lengthier puzzles, but once you get your head around it, it's not too bad. It can be a little bit confusing, so just follow along with my instructions. To get there, we come up here. There's a little platform that we need to land on. That'll take us up a bit. And then if you get impatient, you can glide up and hit this teleporter. Now, Disconnected Truth. Looks daunting, doesn't it? Looks, Jesus, what's inside here? We're going to glide across. Big glide. Hopefully you guys have enough stamina to make it across. Bring some honey tea. If you're ever in trouble with stamina, honey tea, so you can kind of gain stamina in the air. We're going to connect this conduit, and that'll allow us to go up this little teleporter into the cube, and then the cube's going to expand out, which we saw in the main story. One of those missions, I think it was towards the nest, where the cube comes out. I love that effect. It's a cool effect. Now, you can wait for the cube to go, or you can be an impatient prick like me. Come over here and L3 this yellow thing. So there's 3 things we need to do here. That's number 1. Done. Now, we go to the right-hand side, okay? Make sure you follow exactly what I do here. We're going to drop down here. Turn around if you want a chest, or go straight ahead. There's a hidden chest behind. Straight ahead, follow me. And connect this one here. Make sure you're connecting everything I do. Otherwise, you'll be left at the end going, why isn't this working? Well, you got to connect those. Now, jump up here. Go up the stairs. As you're going up the stairs, hit the like button. Subscribe. all that jazz up the stairs. Now there's going to be a floating CPU device thingy-mabob. You go to this, you glide to this little floating platform. Then we've got to glide again to grab this motherfucker. Grab it with L3, Axiom Force, and L2 it, R2 it, move it around, and we're bringing it to the middle here. This one with the two spinny things on each side, that's the one we want to connect this to. Okay, so right here, we want to connect this to. Straight in the guts of it. Place it on, force current, R3, or force palm, whatever you need to do to connect it. That's that part done. Now we're going to get the yellow. See, that's gone yellow now? We can fly down there and L3 that to connect that. That's part 2 done. Now, follow me this side. Connect this part here. Then we're going to take the CPU out of in front of us. To do that, you L3 it. And then you hold L2 and push it back. It should come out nice and easily. Then we're going to bring it upstairs. Now this is confusing part, upstairs, because there's 2 places you can slot it upstairs. Make sure you place it to the side, the left side. So see how the 2 blue things down there? To the left of those. Okay, that's where we're placing it. So if you ever want to be orientated, where those 2 blue lights are downstairs, to the left of that is where we're placing this battery pack. Because I accidentally placed it on the other side and then I had to come back and it was a whole fucking thing. Anyway, bring this up here. Force current it in, force palm it in, bang, it's into slot. Once you've done that, we need to come down here and connect to this. Crucial part. Connect this. And if you haven't subscribed, what the F are you doing? Come on, guys. Like, how many puzzles do I have to do before you subscribe? Like, getting ridiculous. And then we can L3 this, and we're through. Not too bad, not too bad. And we want to force palm that wheel up there, that button there. Once you do that, we need to climb all the way up and grab the artifact. I keep calling it an artifact. Is it even an artifact? I don't know if that's the fucking name for it. Got a lot of fucking swearing around here. Jesus. We're gonna get demonetized. Freaking hell. To climb up, follow me here. I'll make sure to put the brightness up on this video. You guys have already seen it, but it's pretty dark, so I'll make sure to do that. Editor Dan too. Make sure you do that. And that's where we're going next, but we're gonna go up to just drop here, and then you can kind of go up there and grab what you need to grab and finish the puzzle, guys. Let me show you how to solve the Den River puzzle and get to the Ether fragment in the Abyss. How I got here was completing the Abyss puzzle Disconnected Truth. And once I went through this door and did a few little bits and bobs, turn the knob, do the usual things, teleported me to this puzzle back on Earth. Let me show you how I got there from Disconnected Truth. Glides across, you'll get to this teleporter. And once in the teleporter, you'll be transported here. I will show the map in a second, but I was like, where the fuck am I? My God, this is weird. And then I looked on the map and I'm just left of Drywind Valley. Right here on the map, near the Golden Plains. So not too far. So you can basically get here, I guess, without going through Disconnected Truth. And this is a simple puzzle in this first section. You just have to take this battery out. Come over to this side, L3, and then kind of pull it out. It takes a bit to get out. Bang. Now you want to get the CPU in the water there and drag that in the middle. And then force current, force palm that into place. Then we're going to put the battery back in place as well. Pop the battery in, force current it, force push. Getting my words mumbled and jumbled now. we're going to glide on up, climb on up to the second part of the puzzle. From up here, we've got a quick floor puzzle. We only need to move 2 of them, just these 2 left and right here, just connecting them to the edges. So L3, and just move that so it connects that one up, and that'll flash blue. Basically, we're in a kind of a cube sort of ship thing, and it's going to take us to the Ether Fragment. Going to fly us across the town, across the city of Pywell, into the abyss. Connect this up, and now enjoy the flight. And eventually, you will get to the abyss, hit the fast travel point, and then for some reason, this puzzle is right there. You can hit this and you're done with the puzzle. Bizarrely, I thought there'd be a puzzle, but we are done. The Ether Fragment. How good's that? Thank you, Pearl Abyss. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm buzzing because the Guide Master's back and he's come up with the greatest solution to the Monolith Crown you've ever seen. If you aren't impressed by what I've come up with here, then I don't know what to tell you, because I'm back and better than ever. We come through the crow's nest in the abyss. That's how we head to the Monolith. Go right of the Crown's Nest into this teleporter, and we're going to head to the Monolith Crown. Now, all these dorks online, I'm kidding, but all these guys online, you got all these different steps how to do this cube. What if I told you I can do it in 3 simple steps? Not these 20 different moves, turn this camera, do this, do that. No. The cheese is here. And for anyone saying, oh, you're cheesing it again, you're cheesing it. Well, guess what? You think these developers don't know about this stuff? They leave it in. Do you think they're that dumb? They created all these expansive puzzles and they didn't realize they left some of these things in? Come on, are you... Anyway, here we go, guys. The great guide star. I mean, you have to leave a like for this solution. You just have to. It's just... I'm proud of this one. So we're going to hit this, L3. Control the cube. Ready? Watch how easy this is. Wait for it. Ready? Move it that way. Move it once. Move it twice. Then we're going to move it down. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. But wait for it. Dan, there's a yellow. One of them's not on, Dan. Oh, really? Well, what if I bring out my sword? L1, R1. Hold L1. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Oh, shit, it didn't work. Okay. That's because it played the cutscene. Go again. Hold it again. And then quickly let go and force palm jump. Ready? Go. Force palm jump. Bang. We're in. Guys, you have, if you are not subscribed and liking the video now, I don't know what will. I don't think I can convince you. If that doesn't convince you, there's nothing more I can do. Let me take you through the Crossroads of Uncertainty, which you can get to from the Path of Serpents in the Abyss. Come this way once you've completed the Path of Serpents, which I have a video on. Come through this door, turn the dongle, and traverse all the way through to that tree at the end there. You can just glide all the way there. You don't have to jump here like me. Glide all the way there. Once you get to this tree, you want to go to the next tree. You wouldn't believe it. And once you get to that tree, we'll glide on into this teleporter, and we're going to take the teleporter to our next abyss puzzle, which is going to be a gliding heavy abyss puzzle. Once you land on in, you're going to L3 this little thing here, and that's going to start off a little timer. So we're going to have to go through these big rings with the blue in them. Probably easier to see in night. I'm doing it in day. It's up to you, preference. So it's just essentially a gliding challenge. I really took my time. I thought, yes, we need to be quick about it, but there's also still plenty of time to just fall here. I did fall a couple of times, and it's quite annoying because you've got to do this all again. You've got to fly at least all the way through. Now, here's the first sort of save point, I call it. Not a save point, but if you L3 this, we're on to the next one now. All right, follow me. Take the turbine down there, or you can just glide it all the way. Up to you. Keep pushing. And then we're going to go through this big ring onto the next sort of save point. I don't know why I keep calling it a save point. But I do say some stupid shit on these videos, don't I? I really do. Yep, hit this with an L3. And then drop down the right here. There's a little turbine. We're making good progress. Float our way through. Yeah, I'm being very cautious, as you can see. Now, go left through here. I have plenty of stamina. It depends where you are in the game when you're doing this puzzle. It's probably better to do it when you've got more stamina and you're more well equipped, but I feel like it's easy either way. I think you guys will be fine. I'm doing so many glides and it's almost, the stamina is recharging pretty quick. Come here, go through this turbine. Yeah, they must give you more stamina for this. They must. You don't need to go in between those things. You can just get through them. It's only those specific blue ones with actual blue in them. Hit this. Don't forget this one. It's a bit hidden there. You can kind of miss it in the daytime. Fly up. We're going to go into this one here, and then we're pretty much there. Geez, we're far up. Look how far up we are in the sky. Yeah, watch these lasers here. So jump over the lasers, kind of. Just be careful with this one of the tougher ones. And then you probably need to Axiom force your way up here, just to be careful. You're in danger here. You don't want to fall here. You're going to have to do the whole thing again. So be careful, guys. And I'll give you a tip at the end too, because you can die at the end pretty easily or fall. Guess you don't die. You save yourself, but it is annoying. So through here, hit this turbine. I'm going pretty slow. You can do it a lot faster, but I'm just trying to show you guys what to do. You can kind of drop into this one. When you're dropping, be careful. Be very careful. R3 this. I stuffed this up. You probably want to R3 or go onto the platform. I completely saved myself here. Let's just say that could have gone very wrong. So you want to R3 that thing. It's better to just hit the platform. Then we go across here into this thingy-mabob, whatever you call this thing. And our final descent. Got to hit this button here. So this is how I did it. I come in very gently. I would follow exactly what I do here. Come in very gently and just let Cliff take it. Then hold L2. Make sure you hold L2 here. Force pump and then start jumping up. I waste time and just sit there, but stamina's running out. You're better off jumping up right now instead of wasting time. Otherwise, if you lose all the stamina, you're done. Look, I just make it anyway. So that's going to be the puzzle, guys. Crossroads of Uncertainty. Thank you as always, guys. Take care. See you in the next one. It's time to get our last Abyss puzzle. We're 39 of 40, and this is the 40th one. Can you believe it? We're finally here. So to get this one, you basically do have to make it to the end of the game, the main quest. You're going to be at a chapter called A Shadow in the Void. That's when you'll be able to do this. So until then, you can't do it. So that's number one. Number two, you have to do the other 39 Abyss puzzles as well to do this. So 2 prerequisites, right, guys? This is a section where you actually go, as I said, to take on the final boss of the game and beat the main story. So you'll also have to beat the epilogue as well, I believe. It's to get the cutscene to trigger just to be safe. That's what I did anyway. The epilogue only takes 20 minutes or so. So when you get here, it's again Shadow in the Void. We're in this chapter right now. You need to activate 7 gates around the map, which are all connected to abyss puzzles you've done, I believe, and different areas we've been. So we're going to fly all the way up here and get our first activation in a second. But I'll take you through. It's, yeah, there's like 3 final boss fights, basically, and make sure you bring like literally 100 health, just to be safe. That's what I did. So here's the first one. We're going to hit this here. So that's 1 out of 7. We've got to get all 7, beat the game, beat the main quest. Then we're going to come back after the epilogue and go through the door again. I'll take you through it, guys. You're in safe hands with the guide master, they call me. And by they, I mean me. So that's the soaring one. Now we're going to take this teleporter. Going to take us up here. The best way I've figured out to do this is every time I activate one, I'm going to come back to this central pillar right here to these doors so that you can kind of get your bearings. And might be just be easier for you guys to follow along. Let me show you the map now. Again, Shadow in the Void, like I said. Okay, so follow me down here for the first one. Well, the second one, I should say. We've already done one. Just free fall down. Try not to get splattered like a bug, which I've done in many of my guides, as many of you have seen. Jesus, I'm still fucking hell. You'd think I'd get better after, on the 40th one. There's the second. I'm just going to let it play a little bit out so that it activates and you guys can see what it's called. So that one was the Pulse of Insight. Okay, so now I'm going to put us back here. So it's easy for you guys to follow, hopefully. We're back here. Follow me along. We're going to go this way now. They're all pretty easy to find. Honestly, you probably don't need me. It's just probably going to save you 10, 15 minutes following me here. And if you've got your another screen out or something, you can have me out while you follow along. Put me on 0.8 speed, whatever you need to do. Bang, get this one, number 3. That is the... Wait for it. It's got to power up. Wait for it. It's the Xinjiang. Completely fucked that up. Jesus. Okay. Next one. Where are we going? We're dropping down again. So this one's a bit of a sneaky one. I think there's a pretty... there's chests in every one of these areas as well, if you want to stick around and look. This chest is easy as fuck to find. You'll see. It's literally right there. You see it? Right there. So easy. So you can look for chests. That's the Pulse of Frost, that one. Some decent rewards too, the chests around here. Maybe it's worth having a look. I might have to do a video on the chests in the Abyss. I thought my time with the Abyss was done. No, no, no. Danny, we want the chests. Alright, follow me here. Only a few more to go now. Except you guys do have to beat the boss. Pretty easy, honestly. As long as you got plenty of health, you'll be right. There's just some finicky controls, and these final missions to get here was quite annoying. I think it was chapter 11. It was a real pain, I gotta say. It was a real pain. I still love the game. Just a real pain. Okay, that one is the Ringing Truth. Okay, back to the start here. 2 more, I think. Where are we going? We're going to the greenery. We're going to the forest. Looks like it could be a bit of a golf course from here. What a dumb comment. Golf course, fuck. These guides, these guides get worse. They honestly get worse. Nah, I put up a good one before, the Labyrinth Cube. I was happy with that. All right, hit this one up. I'm going to guess the name of this one is... Fuck, I'm blanking. Nah, it's not coming to me. Clockwork. I would have never picked that. All right, final one. Back here. Follow me. Through here. 2 big pillars straight down the guts. You're going to find the final one in here, and then we're going to head through the door. Of course, I'm not going to show you the whole ending of the game. I've got another video on that if you want to see that. Full ending, boss fights, you name it, if you're struggling. Here's the bang, bang, bang. Alright, so now from here, guys, you've activated all 7. You must beat the game, as I said. Must beat the game. So you'll come through the door here. The central door. And that's where you'll activate the final boss. And a couple hours worth of content there. And once you've done that... Alright, once you've done that, here I am after the epilogue. You let the music play out a bit. And then we're going to fast travel back to where we just were in the abyss. So on the map, it's right in the middle. And as soon as you come here, you're going to get a cutscene. A special cutscene. How rewarding is this? All the beacons are lighting up the middle. Bang. This is satisfying after that many puzzles. Who knows what's happening here? Story-wise? Someone explain it in the comments, please, because I've got no fucking clue. So now the door opens and we can enter the door again and we have completed. Oh, look at these two. These two been shagging, have they? You want to join in, Cliff? Oh, get your mind out of the gutter, mate. Yeah, so you'll get 40 out of 40. Thanks to Danny Boy. Hey? A pleasure as always, guys. If you have any concerns or troubles or anything, let me know in the comments. But all good. Take care. See you in the next one.
You've been watching and listening to Dan Allen. Click subscribe now.